So the first piece of music, I suppose, a little ditty that we're going to learn is a piece called Chimes. And it's the first piece that any harper, anyone that I've taught anywhere, when I was being taught, it's the first thing that I learned. And the reason being is that because it brings all of those elements of the technique together, and it kind of challenges you to place as well as scales, as well as different kinds of spaces. So I'll play it for you first, then we'll go through it step by step, and then we'll try it together at the end again. So this is Chimes. So it's easier than it sounds. And as I'm going through this slowly, of course, you can always pause and go back and take it at your own pace until you know each section before you move on. So with that said, let's start going through it step by step. So you can see that it's made up of a lot of scales. There's sevenths in there and a run up at the end. Nothing too complicated. You just need to know where to place and where to begin. So the very first thing we're going to do is 2 scales down of C major. So thumb up on C, 2, 3, 4. We don't use our babies. Thumb, 2, 3, 4. Now, shoulders relaxed, thumbs up, fingers pointing down, wrists relaxed. And we're just going to go down twice, down twice. So remember, we have to place. So by the time I get down to the first scale, at the end of the first scale, I need to be ready to go for the second one. So we'll do very slowly first. Now, as I'm playing these last few notes, I can be getting ready for the next one again. And there's 4 placed again, and down again. So let's just recap. What we're doing is a scale down, but once I'm finished with this hand, I can be getting it ready for the next part, which again is another scale down. So as long as you have your thumb on C, these will kind of fall back into place. So 2 scales down, make sure you're prepared, thumb on C, for the next scale. Thumb up, ready to go, and place again. Good. Thumb up onto C, ready for the next section. So the next phrase is every second string, which is actually a D7th chord, but it's at every second string down from C. So your thumb on C, skip one, put our second finger there. All the rest of our fingers can be tucked away into our palm. Then skip another one, left thumb onto F. I'll take this hand away just for a second so you can see it. And skip one down to D. So it's just 2 fingers, F and D, C and A. C, A, F, D. Okay, so I'm only putting my fingers like this so you can see them, but we do want them a little closer together. So we're going to pluck down C, A, F, D. And again, we followed through. Let's try that one more time. Good. Exact same thing, 1 note lower. So now we start on B. We skip to G, skip F to E, and down to C. Again. So those are the notes, and we've been following through and keeping our thumbs high. Now we need to place. So once I have finished the C and A, these 2, of the first 7th, I'm going to get ready for the second one immediately. So I'm going to move from here to here, moving down 1 step. And the same with my left hand. It starts on these 2, it's going to move to these 2. And we can move it right away after we played it. So very slowly. I'm already on to the next one. Ready to go. Already on. And we'll repeat that, so back up. Down we go. Thumb back on C. So you're always preparing yourself for the next part. Okay, so we'll call that A and B part. Then what we do is we repeat A and B. So it's 2 scales. We'll call these twos, these parts. So it's 2 scales, 2 twos, 2 scales, 2 twos. So thumb is always going to get up. As long as you get that thumb on C in time, you're doing good. So let's try it. A, B, A, B. Ready? 2 scales down from C. Place. 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 Twos. Place. 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 Back to the scales. Another scale, so place. Twos next, get ready for them. Thumb back up to C. Good, good work. So now we've got the A and B part done and doubled. The next one is a bunch of scales. And the first one is from C. The second one is from G. The third one is from E. And the fourth one is from C. So G and E are either side of the F, the black note. So you'll be able to find it easily there. And if you notice that as well, that's also an arpeggio backwards. So an arpeggio is the first, the third, the fifth, and the 8th degree of each scale. So we're kind of doing arpeggio scales. So we start on C. So again, all 8 fingers on. Thumb, second, third, fourth, thumb, second, third, fourth, thumbs up, fingers down, shoulders relaxed, follow through. Now, of course, we also need to place. So once this first hand is done, once that's done, and this one is continuing on the rest of the scale, I want you to get your right thumb ready on G. And then you're going to do a scale down of G. Same idea. Once this hand has done its bit, and this one is continuing on, get that thumb on E. Then place all 8 fingers down for E. Same thing, get it onto C and C. And then it repeats, so you're going to go back up to the C again. So let's do that slower. So, scale down of C. Thumb on G. Place all 8 fingers. All 8 fingers placed before you start even the thumb. Good. Thumb on E. All 8 fingers placed. Thumb on C. All 8 fingers placed. Thumbs up, shoulders down, follow through. Thumb up to C. We're going to repeat that whole passage. 8 fingers. Thumb on G. Place 8 fingers down. Thumb on E. 8 fingers down. Thumb on C. All 8 down. Come up to C. So once you get comfortable enough with that, you can do it without any stopping between the parts. So I'll just show you. So that's the C part. So we do that twice. Now we're on to the D part already, and this is double scales. So it basically means you're going to do a scale of C up here and a scale of C down an octave lower as well. And there's 2 C's in the middle. So it sounds like this. Okay, so let's break that down a little bit. So it's a scale of C from up here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, thumbs up, fingers down, shoulders relaxed. We're going to follow through. Now, after we play these first 4 fingers, they're going to place and get ready for the next one. So we play 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 3, and 4. Come down onto B, A, G. 2, 3, 4. Ready to go with the next scale. C. Now we have another C, played with our right thumb, and another scale down. Back up to the top. Okay, so if you want to go back and make sure that you have that correctly, and then rejoin us when you're ready, we're going to do 3 of those in total. So that's 1. So let's do our second one. 2, 3, 4. Back up. Last one. Place. 2, 3, 4. And that is your D part. So we're finally at the end, what we'll call the E part, and it actually makes sense because we're going to start on the note of E. And it's just a run up from E all the way up to high C. It sounds like. So it's just incorporating all of the things that we've done already with the scales. So we're going to use both hands. We're going to start with our right hand. You might be tempted to start with your left, so make sure that you start with your right hand first. 4, 3, 2, 1 on E. Fingers down, thumbs up. Continue up the scale. Make sure you're not skipping any notes. B, C, D, E. Thumbs up, fingers down. So we're going to keep continuing on that run up. After we finish these 4, they're going to move up. Start on the black. They're ready to go up here. And then we've just 1 left. So our left thumb is going to finish off chimes on high C. So it's 4, 4, 4, and 1. Let's give it a go. 3, 4. Follow through. 4 up. And we've got 2 fists to finish. So that is your E part of the tune. Next, now we're going to try and put them all together nice and slowly from beginning to end. So it goes A, B, A, B, C, D, E. So just to recap, we have our 2 scales down. 2s. Then repeat. Then we have our scale down from C, G, E, and C. Twice. The next part, the D part, is double scales. We have 3 of these.